Get familiar, you gon' hear this all year. Let's be clear, let's be clear, let's be clear, let's be clear. Hey, talk about it, we gon' get it started right here. Let's be clear, let's be clear, let's be clear, let's be clear, let's be clear. Get familiar, you gon' hear this all year. Let's be clear, let's be clear, let's be clear, let's be clear. Hey, talk about it, we gon' get it started right here. Let's be clear, 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 yeah.
Happy.
That joint dropped. So, don't it usually fade out for some reason?
I don't know. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to Let's Be Clear. I am Neen. That is Mike. It looks a little weird in here. Becky is on her way to the studio, so don't be discouraged because she'll be here. Welcome. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate you every single Tuesday for checking us out, along with Mike's Corner. What's up, Mike?
Well, what's happening? It's been a long kind of long day.
Yeah, it has been. It has been a long day, but we're not gonna give y'all less than our best, even though it's been a long day and it's been hot. So on top of it being a long day, it's been hot.
It's been hot. When I left work and when I was coming off, soon I turned the corner from my job, I looked. They got it's a little, I forgot what it is, but they got the time and the temperature. The temperature said 107. Outside. The temperature said 107. So that might have been mixed with the humidity or whatever. I don't know. But that's why I was like, it is hot out this joint. It was crazy. So, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I don't know. But it was hot just a little while ago.
Well, rain in this kind of weather don't usually help. Usually make it hotter.
It makes it stuffy, kind of like.
Yeah. So, but how y'all doing?
What's going on?
I'm not sure who's watching. Y'all know I'm not good with this thing. As tech savvy as I am, I suck on this joint. Salam, I see you. Hey boo, how you doing? Miss Britt Brat, what's going on? Oh, you've been tuning in. We appreciate you, little lady.
Yeah, I'm about to keep my eye on her. We can't keep letting her grow up too fast, because some of this conversation we be having is adult conversation.
Oh my goodness, she's old enough to have all the conversation that we are having.
She's little Brit. No,
she is not little Brit. She's a grown woman.
I don't like it.
I don't know if Kim would like me saying that. But she is a grown woman. Welcome. What's going on, Mike? What you do over the weekend?
I don't remember. I really don't. Let's see. I keep saying I gotta do it. I made what did I do? Oh, Friday night I left. I had went to a cigar spot, picked me up a cigar. Went to the vitamin store. They ain't have what I needed. I've been looking for some pickle juice because I was gonna go for my bike ride on Saturday morning, but my body told me nah, not this time. I was too tired because they had worked me so much last week, so I really didn't do too much on Saturday. Besides the fact, like I said, I stayed in the bed late, and then we hung out. We went to Top Golf. Okay, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Top Golf, so let me tell y'all. Top Golf is a little spot where you go to hit golf balls. It's like a driving range. It's real nice. Went to the one up there in right there by the harbor. So now, when I used to go to Top Golf when it first came out, I used to go there.
When it first came out, you act like it's a pair of shoes.
I mean, when they first opened, you go there, you sit, you play by the balls you buy. So I think 80 balls is like $20. So you can just sit there, eat, drink, whatever. It was in the one on Van Dorn. Now, Top Golf has changed. I will say that it has changed. $50 an hour.
To do what though?
Just to hit some golf balls?
No, but I'm saying, it's $50 to just be in there, or it's $50 to be in the bays?
In the bays, to hit some golf balls. You can go there. You can go to the restaurant. I ain't going to say little restaurant. You can go to the restaurant. You can have a couple of drinks. You can get your food. You can get your eat on, everything. But to go in the bays, it's $50 an hour, and you are seriously on a timer.
But what about the putt-putt? They don't have one there.
I didn't see one there. I know they got one in Van Dorn.
I wonder if the one in Loudon.
it might got one in Loudoun. And I drove past that one when I'm working, so I ain't really paying attention to that one too much. But I know they got one in Van Dorn for sure. I drive past that one every day.
But you're not sure if they changed the rules in all of them, though.
It gotta be. Because I don't think it's like, even if like if it's independently owned, like say for instance if you own one and then I own one.
I think some rules are like
universal.
You know how it's franchise for McDonald's and stuff, but some things.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it immediately.
Yeah, but it's overall like you have to at some point do what they do.
Yeah, it's like you said, like the McDonald's, because if you saw McDonald's, you would know that like a lot of McDonald's, it took them a while to get the 2-lane drive-through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of them started early, it was like.
And a lot of them didn't do the 5. What was it?
What?
2 for $5 or.
No, some would do the 2 for $5. Some didn't do the 2 for $5. Just like Wendy's. Remember Wendy's had the 4 for $4?
Yeah, but I think they all eventually had
to convert over.
Even the one over here on Branch Avenue now has the 4 for $4.
Oh, okay, but I know, and I think with that one, it's like, man, I was like, man, that's kind of crazy for Topgolf to be like that. But then we talked to the manager. He make $89,000 a year. So
money.
Well, hell, I see why. It's $50 an hour. I ain't mad at him. Not mad at him. But it was nice. Excuse me if it's get loud. I'm trying to catch before it get loud. But it was nice. I mean, you know what? It's not hood out. It's not hooded out. And at $50 an hour, it's not gonna be hood out. They cannot hood it out. So.
Yeah, it might be hard to do that one over there that way.
Because $50 an hour, somebody gonna be like, $50 an hour. Man, nobody paying that. So I mean,
I think it's a good thing what they doing, because for one, it gives everybody that comes in a chance to use the bays.
Mm-hmm.
The old way, you just sitting there for hours at a time, hours and hours, and they wouldn't put you out.
No, they wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't put you out. So people that's coming want to do it too. So I think that's probably a good thing that they.
No, I think it's a good idea. And then again, it won't be hooded out. Now there was some girls up there ratcheting this though, that like there's no reason you up here. What you got on is not Topgolf worthy.
I mean, but they not chasing Topgolf. They not chasing golf balls. They chasing balls. So.
Hey, my man Q. What's up, Quincy, man? If y'all don't know, that's my man Quincy watching. He does our theme music. Also, we play some of his music during the breaks, chase that bag. I talk to him every day at work. He did tell me he got some new music for me. He just ain't sent it to me yet.
Good. Can we get it so we can hear it? Please.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Q the laid back kind of person. Q just had a baby, so congrats again. Like, I mean, not just had a baby, got to be 3-4 months old now, but he drive a new dad, so
yeah, I get it.
I won't be giving Q the press like, hey dog, hey bruh.
While you rocking the baby, hit send. Just rock and send. Rock, send. That's all you gotta do, Q. Just rock, little man right here, and hit send so we can play your music.
Yeah,
he's dope.
He is dope. He is dope. And I told him I needed some music anyway. What's up, Mike? Shout out my main man, King Mike. Michael Kingley, Mouth of the South.
We could have used you today, Mike.
But shout out to Mike. I told Q as well, because Mike, y'all know Mike goes live a lot doing DJing. So I told Q that I need that music so I can ship it to Mike too, so Mike can play it doing his mix and all that kind of stuff. Hello, Lisa from the Girls Gabbing Radio Show.
Hello, family. How are you?
Hey, so yeah, Q, we do need that music. I can say it now because you're not at work right now, so I need that music, man. Oh, he did tell me he updated he's updating both theme music.
Well, thank you.
He's updating it because I knew you was
over there while you was cleaning them bottles. I knew you was doing something, boy.
The 2018 is getting heavy. It's like it's 2019 now.
I knew you was over there doing something.
It's 2019 now, so
yeah, 2019 is even heavier, Quincy. So good looking out for the music.
So he got to make a little bit of adjustment with that. So that'll be cool. So once he send me that though, so it'll be all good.
We appreciate you. The weekend was quiet. I don't have anything to talk about with the weekend. The the I don't know, entertainment, the media, and everything is you can go so many ways this week on what's going on in the world, but let me just say this because everybody else is talking about it, so I'm just going to say.
Talk about what? Here we go.
I'm just going to say this, that the person that runs our country
45
is a buffoon. And the only, and that's the only word that I can come up with, because if he for one moment thinks that his Twitter rants are not going to come across as racist, he is crazy. And I respect the city of Baltimore for stepping up for their city. They are repping their city. I got people on my timeline, social media stars and things of that nature that come out of Baltimore that are like going hard at him, because what I didn't know was his son, I believe, has something to do with one of the projects in Baltimore that is tore down. And instead of coming for Elijah Cummings, he should be going down the hall at the White House to his son, like, clean up your shit. But he's not. He is a buffoon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I usually don't get political. I try not to, because it's a vast thing to speak about. But these things are blatant, and because of his direction, you have people all over the country thinking that they can say what the hell they want to us. Like, they think that they can just say whatever they want to. I know everybody heard the story about Miss Nancy. I just been calling the lady Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy that blatantly called the African American women in the restaurant niggas. And she said that she did it and knew it was wrong and knew that it was, disrespectful. And she said that they made her do it.
Yeah, she said, is it hurtful? She said she knew it was hurtful too.
Yeah, now let me just say this, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, because I love my old people. I do. I have a soft spot for old people and children. But Miss Nancy might have got smacked. Listen, Linda, Miss Nancy probably would have got popped one. Because old people, I'm telling you, y'all got to be respectful too. You got some older people out here that are disrespectful, and I feel like at 44, I'm almost their age, and I think I can pop you. I might not have done it when I was 20 or younger, but at 44, Miss Nancy might have caught one.
Some people, and see what it is, some people really don't understand or know how effective the N-word is. Like, especially, like, right now.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, we shouldn't be using it either.
Right.
But I'm not making it right that we use it. I'm just saying they are using it. They are blatantly using it to hurt us. It is blatant.
They are outright with it.
Like, yeah, and I just feel like he is making people think that it's okay to speak to us any kind of way. But what they don't understand is they are not him. They are not covered by Secret Service or people protecting somebody from getting at their face and just taking that shit right off.
Eddie Murphy raw that joint. Punch him in the face, Mike.
Yeah, listen. I'ma tell you right now. People say you too old. People say you too old to be fighting. No. Wait. You are too old to be fighting. You ain't too old to whip somebody's ass, though. No, I'm not too old to whip somebody's ass, and you not. And you should be smarter. You should be smarter than what you are saying. You should be smarter than you should be smarter
than an average bear.
Yeah, because I tell you right now, I'm gonna smack the dog mess up. I'm gonna smack you.
Hey, Slim.
I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack you.
It's
Miss Nancy probably would have got popped if she would have ran into the right ones. They probably didn't want the other stuff to go on, because let's be clear, which is on right now, we don't trust the police.
Nah, we don't. And the thing about it, like I said, I got a close friend that's a police officer, and I told the story a couple of times before that I have told him about the time where I got pulled over, and I was like, I mean, I'm good. I ain't, I ain't back in my days. I'm good. And I was like, man, y'all want to search the car? Go ahead. I don't care. And he was like, he got mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever do that.
Years ago. That was some years now. Would you do that now?
No.
Even if he hadn't told you that, would you do that now? That's what I'm saying. And
I would have my phone on record off the break.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who really think? Cause
remember back in the day, I would call you when I got pulled over.
Right.
And be like, "Hey, I just got pulled over."
But the funny thing is, when I got pulled over in my truck for my tent being too dark in my work clothes. This is no
on your way to your law office.
I got pulled over in my truck because of the tent. So he said I was dressed for work at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And when he pulled me over, he said, he didn't say, I'm pulling you over for your tent. The very first words out of this police officer's mouth was, do you have a gun or drugs in your car, in your vehicle? That's what he said to me. Now, mind you, he was talking through a very little slither in the window because I didn't feel safe. And I would not open my window. And I said, I don't have anything in my car. He said, let me see your license and your registration. Are you sure you don't have anything in your car? So I called on the phone because I wanted someone to be on the phone. And do you know that he ended up not even taking my license and my proof of insurance or anything and just let me go with a warning once he knew that someone else was on the phone. So I'm just saying that they don't discriminate. Obviously, Sandra Blank, we know that they don't, it doesn't matter and you don't have to be a black man. But we don't trust the police. That's the bottom line. And our person that's running the country is making people think that it is very acceptable to talk to us any kind of way. It's happening in our jobs. It's happening all over the place. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be on World Star. I don't know if I won't even say that. I'm not going to be on World Star, but my video is going to go viral because I'm going to smack me somebody early. I'm trying to tell you.
Without warning.
You just going to catch a bad one.
So was it Eddie Murphy that joint? Punch him in the face, Mike.
I'm telling you, you're going to catch a bad one. But that was Janine's rant for today. I was over it. The Baltimore thing, Miss Nancy down there calling people niggas, all of that over the weekend just got me riled up. I will go deeper, but I won't. This is not the platform for that today because it'll take up the whole 2 hours. Becky!
Hey, y'all.
Becky's late. She didn't want to be, but she made it. What's going on, Becky?
Ain't shit.
That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
Just chilling like a motherfucker. That's it.
But now that Becky is here, we can go on into...
Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody.
We can go on into some of the stuff that has been going on in the news.
Yes.
Again, like I said, the media, entertainment, news, and things of that nature have been a little crazy. Nicole Murphy and Antoine Fuqua. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What up with that?
She need her ass beat.
Okay, so Becky, I'm sure everybody that's watching or listening already knows about this situation, but what's going on with it?
Basically, she fucking around with Leela Rashawn's husband.
And that's her girl, right?
Very girlfriend, close family friend, however you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Close with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
kids,
everything.
Right.
And so what really got me upset about it was people kept saying, why is everybody dogging Nicole out and nobody saying anything about Antoine? And for the most part, it's obvious it's fucked up what he did. But for
That's a
her
given.
to right, it's a given. But for
Because that
her
would be
to
the
want,
given for him messing with anybody outside
Yeah.
his wife. That's a given.
you know, it's
Yeah.
So him messing with somebody outside his wife, or him having the 2 kids outside his wife? Which one's going? What we talking about?
well, right now it's him messing with Nicole. I mean, the other outside kids and all of
Others
that.
outside-
That's
others
old
outside.
news. That's already
Yeah.
been
I
out.
didn't even know about the 2 kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This ain't the first time he done stepped out.
I'm trying to make sure I stay
So,
caught up.
so probably that's why nobody's really shocked that he's
Y'all
doing
saw it
it.
first right here, y'all. I didn't know that.
Because you look.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's probably why nobody's really saying too much about him,
It's
because
expected.
it's expected, because that's just been his rap sheet. But she deserves every bit of slack she getting. And then she lying, oh, it's just a family friend. Then, oh, I thought they were divorced. He told me they was divorced.
But
Well,
she
make
your
up
girl.
your
Okay, wait.
You know
Wait,
that you
wait.
know the situation.
Wait a minute. Wait
you
a
know
minute.
what's going
Wait
on.
a minute. She knows Leela Rashawn.
Yes.
Okay, so
Personally.
how can he tell you a sideways story and you not really know?
First of all, just shut your mouth if you're not gonna come out and just admit what you did was wrong and you got caught. She probably was the one that paid the damn paparazzi to take the pictures anyway.
Because you know they do that.
Yeah.
When
Cause she
when
the
they
only one
tired-
talking.
When they tired of situations being the way they are and they want to,
Yeah, she
know, they
she
paying.
needs some coin coming in.
right.
She needs some money coming in.
So do you think that her behaviors, this is just a question and I'm guessing because I don't know homegirl. Do you think that her actions may be one of the reasons or could be something that had to do with Michael Strahan not marrying her?
Absolutely, because this not
Or
the
why
first
Eddie left.
husband
Or why
that
Eddie
she
left.
didn't mess with.
Okay.
In the
because
public.
Michael Strahan has never, from what I know, ever dogged her.
No,
or
I've
anything.
never heard him say anything.
So I'm
bad
just
about it.
saying, it could be something that
I'm
is
sure.
an issue
I'm
for
sure
her.
she go after the married man and been put on blast about it too.
So
And these folks say, oh, they got receipts.
wow,
She tried to say Lisa Ray was lying because she did it when Lisa Ray was married to
the guy from
Prime-
Turks and Caicos,
yeah.
right?
and it was on the Ricky Smiley show. They were talking about it. And so, of course, Brat is her sister.
Mhm.
So they say, well, Brat, did you know Nicole out here saying Lisa Ray lying? She said, oh, hold up. First of all, you ain't going to sit here and say that on my sister. My sister got receipts. She got text messages, voicemails, emails, pictures,
Wow.
all
Was
of
that
that.
the reason why they broke up?
Not the only reason, but that was
his
part of it.
infidelity,
Yeah.
and she was just a part of the infidelity.
Yep.
Was she taking him back?
Who?
Lisa Ray taking back Turks and Caicos.
No, Lena Rashawn taking her husband back.
You know what?
She said Lita's been leaning on. I'm reading right now. Lita's been leaning on her close friends, including Pauletta Washington, wife of Denzel. Lita could end her marriage with Fuqua as soon, they've been married for 20 years. But the friend continued, the friend says whatever happened was a mistake. Antoine loves his wife and family, and they are in counseling together with their church. But the friend then added that Lita will only take Antoine back if he can remain faithful. The friend continued, they have a real marriage, not a Hollywood one. And before you criticize Lita for taking her husband back, the two have been married for 20 years. They both are Christians, and they have a beautiful family together.
That's all fine and good.
I don't understand what that means because you got 20 years together and you got a beautiful family together.
Listen. Let me just say this. I know what that person is trying to say because in this world we all want to believe that prayer. I'm
It's
not
gonna fix it.
Please don't bash me thinking that I'm bashing the church because I'm not. I'm just saying that the church can't fix a man that want to stick his penis wherever he want to stick it.
Prayer fixes things that
Prayer
is
definitely-
deserving
yes.
of being fixed.
But listen, prayer definitely changes things.
It
I'm a
does.
witness
It
and
does.
I am a beneficial
It
party of
definitely
it.
does.
Prayer changes things. However, He is what you call them people that get 3 strikes? Habitual. What?
He's a
what?
Yeah,
habitual offender. He's a habitual
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a habitual offender. He
Yeah.
got 2. He got 2 just off the 2 kids. That was 2 right there. Listen to me. 20 years and a family is not going to fix a man.
Goodbye. But not only that, he said his reasoning for doing it was because she gained weight and she not the same woman that he married. But from my understanding, she has an illness that fluctuates.
No, she is sick.
Her weight, she's sick, is either lupus or some
Yeah, she has
autoimmune
it's some kind of illness that she does
disease. So
That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
Well, first of all, let's be clear, which is on right now.
right now.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Lita Rashawn is about 50 to 55 years old.
I don't know how old she is.
Yeah, I
but
think she's
I'm
about
At
telling you.
least 50.
She got
I
it.
think
Nah,
she's
I
at
think
least-
she about 55
yeah.
years old. Now hey,
That's not an excuse. Though.
listen. No, if she 55 years old, she look damn good for 55 years old.
On top of everything,
And on
else
top of
that
had the
she's
3
going-
kids, like yeah,
Right.
no, I'm not saying nothing bad
But
about
I think
it.
whatever she suffered from, they said is a result from her having the kids.
Okay, but what I'm saying is this is not a topic for our show today, but this goes back to
She's 55.
this goes back to this goes back to past shows and things that we've talked about on this show from other topics and all of that stuff. People need to talk. You need to talk. You need to have a conversation. Like, for example, if she was gaining weight and it wasn't a direct cause of it, like meaning her sickness or her illness or whatever, if your wife or your husband is gaining weight, and I can understand somebody feeling, I actually can understand somebody feeling some kind of way if that's not who you marry. They changing and you have a problem with it, that still should be a conversation
Right,
that
say
you
something.
can have. You still should be able to have the conversation.
Right. It don't give you a pass to go out and do what you want publicly.
Babe, I love you, but when I met you, you was 160. Now you're 300.
Right. What can we do together?
I'll work out with you.
Exactly. It's
Not
a way to
only-
approach it
Yeah.
without being rude or disrespectful.
So even if he
That was the case.
crass enough to feel like she wasn't the same woman and it had something to do with her illness, he still could have had a conversation with her. That's not an excuse to cheat.
Right. And the fact that you're even using it, knowing the reasoning behind her weight gain, is just disgusting.
And
Brittany.
sometimes
Brittany gonna say Shannon Sharp single and been shooting his shot forever now. I know he ain't the best looking man, can be riding LeBron jock all the time, but most of the time undisputed, but at least he's single.
I did hear that he's been trying to get with her.
And Mike said, I'm not talking, she would be done with, I don't want one of y'all if she cheats. What? I'm not talking, she will be done with, I don't want y'all if she cheats. I don't know what he was trying to say right there. I don't understand that.
okay,
Maybe if she cheated on him, he done. The guy will be done, I guess.
Oh, I mean, that's probably what he's
Yeah,
saying. If she was
It
the one out there,
right? It would
he-
be
it
no
would be no taking
going to
her
church
back.
counseling
Right,
and
right,
we've been together 20 years and
Right.
the family.
right.
You'd be gone.
Because we've been told by the men on this show and on Mike's Corner that
It's one and
men-
done. They
it's
out.
hard. They one and done.
They out.
They can't get back.
Mm-mm.
See, that's one of the things that's so messed up in the world. We are expected.
Right.
We are
Exactly.
expected to take our men back after they do wrong. It's just automatically
Regardless of
expected.
what it is, not
Right.
even necessarily cheating, but and just not
Take
even
us back.
with men, just in
No.
relationships or anything
Yeah,
that's going
but
on.
listen, take us back. Damn
Yeah,
it.
at least let
At
me
least-
do it
come on.
one time and take me back,
Take us
please.
back.
Come on, baby, I promise you, I'm never gonna do it again. You wasn't listening to me. You know, whenever I wanted to go out, you never had the time for me. I slipped. It was a mistake.
Yeah.
I can guarantee, baby, I'm on my knees. I'm begging you. You want me to do
Yeah.
that special thing you like?
Yeah.
Okay,
Take me
please come on. take me back.
I mean, but that's society, and there's nothing that we can do at this point to change what they feel. But
Mike said, yeah, if she cheats, it's over. No more talking.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I don't think that that's right. I mean, it is what it is, and I'm not knocking her for trying to keep her marriage, but at some point, you got to say enough is enough.
But then, okay, because they are in the public eye, this could be something that somebody then wrote for them.
Yeah, it could
to kind of
to allow them to go through
figure
it.
out what it is they really want
They
to
had
do.
multiple pictures of kissing.
Yeah.
It was more.
It
than
wasn't
one
just
pitch.
that one.
And again, y'all throwing me loops. Y'all throwing me hoops.
Yeah, it wasn't just the one pic.
Oh wow. Yeah. Before me and Antoine could work on anything, I'm beating her ass.
Yeah, she needs her ass beat. Point
Because
blank
I
and
need
period.
to get that up out.
Yeah.
Because it's deep down in my patella. So I need to beat her ass and take her face off. That needs to happen.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'll deal with you.
And then I'll.
Because you're not exempt either.
No.
People seem
No.
to think that
No. He's not exempt at all.
that the other woman, that the wife or fiance, girlfriend, whoever, shouldn't have a problem with the other woman
No,
because
that's
the
bull.
other woman didn't marry the woman. That's
Now let
some
me tell you
BS.
something. For women that cheat with married men or men in relationships that don't know about you,
That's different.
that's different. I mean, how mad can I be at you? Because
you didn't know.
You didn't know.
He lied to you and me
But let me tell you something. It's a whole different beast
when you know.
when you know.
And then you know me.
Yeah.
On top of that?
it's a whole different beast. It's a whole different beast, and you, she just need her ass beat.
Yeah.
I can't even just say any.
I totally agree with you.
Like,
I'm all for it. I am so all for it. Because
Mike showing me something again. How is your husband walking around with this chiseled body and you're comfortable with being overweight? Like, he ain't gonna be checking for chicks who look like Nicole Murphy. Ladies, we can't get married and let ourselves go. Okay, to whomever the ignoramus
Right.
is that said that, it's not even about that.
it's not, and it shouldn't be. And who are you to say that I let myself go?
She's probably a side chick. Or a
Like,
side piece or something.
Whatever. Get
'Cause
your own
sound
man.
like that sound real side chickish.
Get your own man. And then let that shit happen to you. Then we can have a discussion.
This is why I don't talk about stuff that, I don't know what she's feeling. As far as my man cheated because I got overweight. Like, at least that's the excuse he trying to use.
So he just sat there, ain't opened his mouth and said nothing.
Nothing. You just let me. You just
sit
let
there
me go.
and let me go. So obviously it didn't bother you.
I got tough skin.
It
Let
didn't
me tell
bother you.
I got tough skin, and I'm gonna need not only my husband but the people that love me the most to be like, move your big ass away from that table.
You're getting a little thick over there.
Back up
You
from
carrying
the table
around
because
some extra friends.
It's not even based on the superficial. It's just based on pure health at this point.
Exactly.
Because I had someone ask me what was the reason why I started working out and all of that stuff. Ooh, what need? You working out? You trying to get your group? Okay.
It's not
first
about
of all,
getting no damn
first
groove
of all,
back.
let's be clear.
It ain't never leave.
Let's be very clear. Very good. Let's be clear. Even at 214 pounds, I was still dope. So it had nothing to do with that. But when you walk into your physical and get your results and your
Right.
doctor tell you,
This
hey,
is-
look here.
You're borderline.
At 5 feet tall, all that you carrying
It's too much.
is too much, and you on your way to diabetes, you on your way to high blood pressure, you on your way to all these things. You don't have to tell me again. You don't have to say no more. Thank you. Because
That's
the
it.
one thing that I don't want to do is have to stick needles or prick my finger knowing that I am terrified of needles. So it's not always about what the society think you should look like. Because I'm telling you, if I could have stayed at my 214 and been healthy with it, I would have just did that.
But
no
not
big
only
deal.
that.
Star said she was dead wrong, period. Brittany said, I said the same thing. She had to catch these hands for real.
Yes, catch him.
Star say, his wife has a medical illness. That's why she gained the weight. But nonetheless, the husband was wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
But whether she look like
matter.
Nicole Murphy or not, men are going to look at what they want to look at, just like women are going to look at what they want to look at.
Tay said it's several pictures at the pool that look like the morning after.
Yeah.
It was probably the morning after.
Exactly.
It don't just look.
They
it
both
doesn't look like
just
it. It
didn't
probably is.
pop up in Italy at the same time.
We don't just go to Italy.
That was a planned trip. It was a planned trip.
It was a planned trip. For
He
them
was there
joints to
for
meet up.
he was there for something in particular, but she knew about it, and he said, "Come on and meet me over there."
The thing about it is now when you are in the social, when you are like just out there and you're known and you're a star or whatever the case is, you can't go anywhere thinking that you're not gonna run into
somebody.
Paparazzi they're hired to follow you.
Yes.
They are hired to follow these people. Antoine Fuqua gonna be in
No, not just that. They publicists do that. Like, Janine's going to be. They leak to TMZ to let them know. Like, I would leak, if I'm your publicist, I would leak to TMZ where you're going. Because for real, TMZ ain't gonna just show up out of nowhere, find you anywhere.
They're told.
People know I be at Planet Fitness every week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They can come holler at me and swipe a picture. That's crazy to me.
In court documents obtained by Hollywood Street King dated August 2010, the director admitted to having a son, Roman Jimenez, the woman named Ruth Jimenez. In the papers, it also revealed that he was ordered to pay $10,000 a month in child support, and that he owed $86,000 in unpaid child support. He was, however, requesting the court to lower his child support order to $3,100 a month because he said he couldn't afford the ordered payments.
No, sir.
Stop going out here rickety raw.
No director, sir. No director,
You better make some more movies.
Yeah.
First of all, that's not good. He just made Equalizer 2 with Denzel.
Yeah.
You got the bread. Don't do that.
No, sir.
And Denzel ain't never did a sequel.
No.
Except for Equalizer. So you got that money because you paid him that money to do the sequel.
Yeah.
The fact that he came back,
You better
you definitely made it
go
back.
back over there and find out what Antoine Fisher doing now and bring him on back for 2.
Yeah.
No.
Something. Do what you gotta do.
But it gets even juicy. Hollywood Street King also reports claim from a London-based model and actress who claims to have an affair with Fuqua said woman also alleged that she witnessed a second woman assault him while claiming that he'd fathered her daughter, claiming that Fuqua once admitted to her after once bareback.
Rickety wrong.
And now she has a kid for me. She also recalled Fuqua stressing to get home after the encounter because the woman had plans to call Rashawn and reveal everything to her. How Lita still doesn't know about this other love child is a mystery to me, unless she does and doesn't care, says the witness.
What they need to know, and not just stars, men period. Women are snapping your stuff. They screenshot shorties. They keeping receipts. These side chicks don't.
They messy.
They messy.
They
don't want to play that role
come
anymore.
up. They don't. They want to break your shit down.
They want your stuff to break up.
Especially if you got some money.
Yeah, side chicks don't want to stay side chicks.
No, they don't. They want to come up.
And then I don't understand why they do that, because how you got them is probably how you gonna lose them.
You better preach about it.
So
Hey, what's up, Ray? Star say this is not Nicole's first time with another husband. She did it with Lisa Ray ex. Yeah, we said that.
Yeah.
And Mike said I can't go nowhere in DC for people calling Lonnie B.
Yeah. You gotta be
Cha-ching.
You gotta be on your toes. Like,
where you at, Mike?
oh, okay.
That background looking a little unfamiliar, granddad. Like, yeah. I mean, come on.
That is funny. That's crazy though. But I mean, he out there. He out there. You out there bareback. First of all, you Antoine Fuqua. Why are you even out? Why? Like, I'm trying to figure this out. Because you ain't. First of all, I'm not buying the fact that you don't got no money.
Right.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
when you got that amount of money, it's no way possible that you can. This is what you're doing right now. Don't make sense.
Just being reckless.
You are real reckless. Like, I don't know.
I mean, you know, it's crazy, and it might sound crazy coming from somebody like me, but you can't stop cheating. Men and when they gonna do it.
If that's what they want to do,
if that's what you doing,
don't be disrespectful. Don't be all out there with it. Like,
damn,
do it. But don't nobody. We don't need to.
This sounds crazy. I don't know how you can cheat with class, but damn
it. Yeah, cheat respectfully.
Yeah, if that's what you doing.
Cheat respectfully. How about that?
No, don't
How about
cheat.
that?
Just
well,
don't cheat.
of course, don't cheat.
Well, don't cheat is the way, but I'm saying that's not. That's
if
not
you just got
be
to,
what people are doing.
if you must, just cheat respectfully.
I don't like it.
Well, I'm just telling you, people trying to tell every single person not to cheat is not going to happen.
Right. They don't want to hear it.
They don't want to hear
And
that
like
shit.
homegirl said, don't let yourself go, women. Get the hell out of here with that dumbass shit.
But you know what? Her man probably looked like a bag of nickels.
Her man, that's probably why she ain't got no man, because she let herself go.
That's the problem. Men will state that we let ourselves go.
They let themselves go too.
But y'all be around
Right.
this, y'all busting guts, third chins,
Hell yeah.
double necks, 14
Get up
roll
off the
backs,
couch and
like,
get your
come
hands
on.
out them donuts.
Right.
I could go for a donut. You ain't bought Krispy Kreme in a long time, Mike.
Wow, she just
Oh, sorry.
right
sorry.
in the middle of the show.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, y'all. She
Sorry.
talking about Krispy Kreme.
I need something sweet. I'm sorry.
She talking about.
She started scratching over this joint. Look, shit.
That's how you know this show live, because they
Right.
talk about one thing and then she go into, dang, you ain't bought no Krispy Kreme donuts in a while.
But anyway, I know you got some coupons too.
I tell you right now, don't bring them Satan cakes up in my house.
They are definitely the devil.
The Satan cakes
They
up in
are
my
the
house.
devil, though.
Do not bring the Satan cakes up in my house. But I mean, Nicole,
She
you
would
ain't
say,
watching, but listen.
Brittany would say, ooh, be a thought master. Thoughts in his prime.
Yes. Nicole, you need your whole chin checked.
I mean,
Just
Yeah, she need to
her
get
whole
she need
face need to be rearranged.
Yeah. She need to see how she needed somebody to see how her jaw hold up.
Yeah.
That's what she needed. That's exactly what she needed. Because I'm telling you, I'd have just it would have been on. I would have went for it.
man, oh man.
I'd have played it nice too. Why? Can we talk?
Yeah.
And
Come
soon as I opened the door, or you opened the door, or I went into the restaurant,
it is on.
immediately
Yeah.
I would have had to see if your jaw held up. I
Yeah,
promise you. I promise you.
She ain't gonna never get no man though that way. Your rep is bad.
Yeah.
That's why everybody, someone was crazy. They were trying to figure out why Eddie
Is
left.
it?
And Michael Strahan like, see, that's the bullet I dodged.
Yes. Definitely dodge the bullet.
But check it out, y'all. We coming right back with the other topics. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back in a minute. Hold on.
What you thought it was, nigga? Shit, it's family over everything, nigga. Shit, if money ain't in the bank, damn sure it's in the bag. Y'all niggas ain't fucking with us, nigga. We gonna keep it how we do it, you know.
Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. What's the mission? Get that work and find a kitchen. Listen, you can find me in that laboratory, steady mixing. Mix it like you do that lean with the soda. Haze in a grape swisher, that's a fruit roller. Chevy nigga, but fuck with that GT Cobra. Fox body, hopping out no socks with the loafers. Badge of honor from loyalty, certified soldier. I say, hold up, we gon' roll up, pockets swole up. Get to know us like the fuse, I'm about to blow up. You go harder, gotta show us. Shorty bopping, we ain't stopping. Hey, it's money over rollers, yeah. Chase a bag, hating niggas just promoters, niggas, yeah. If I was you looking at me, I wouldn't cross them. I'd be cool and pass the message to them niggas in your section. Flexing like we won't toss them. Beat the brake dust off them. I just chase a bag, chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. Chase a bag, chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Catching up that money fast, push it to the limit. You better not be in line when it's feeding time. Cause me and mine gon' be ripping through your carcass. I'm trying to see where your heart is. I'm officially the hardest. That's official. SK, position like a marksman. Locked and loaded. Ready for war, I got them slipping in the darkness. Back against the ropes, go harder, don't go. I learned that in 94. Seen the income level low. Niggas beefing toe to toe. We was scraping every penny, now I know. All that pride go out the window when you broke. Yeah, I'm out that window with a scope, aiming for that bag, where that money at. It's the KID, took my crown, placed it on the throne, had to save my seat. That's right. Whoa, it ain't no game, so don't play with me. No, in my zone, that's the place to be. Behind the wheel, chasing the bag, trying to get from A to B. Ready to ride and provide, that's how I'm trained to be. Chase a bag, chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. Chase a bag, chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Catching up that money fast, push it to the limit. Chase a bag, chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. Chase a bag, chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Catching up that money fast, push it to the limit. I'ma get it. In these conditions. I'ma get it. To the limit.
Yo, I'm Mike Reed,
I'm Will. So,
And this is Mr. Sean.
and we are
Mike's Corner.
right now. Y'all are tuning to the ladies of Let's Be Clear, Neen and Becky, on Win DC Radio. 2018 is getting heavy.
Welcome back to Let's Be Clear. How y'all doing?
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, Keisha?
What's up, Keisha?
What up, Keisha?
She said, hey, good people.
Hey.
What up? Y'all do me a favor. Y'all coming on in here, like this, like us, like Let's Be Clear's page, like Mike's Corner page, and hit the share button on this video.
Real quick, hold up. Las Vegas police choked out a black kid for selling water. Keep telling y'all, man, I'm not surprised, I'm not shocked. Y'all know my motto, the narrative will never change.
Selling water outside?
Selling the waters.
In that heat?
Yeah. 2 of them. Choked them out.
Wow.
Choked them out, everything. Locked them up. selling water out there, and he talking about he resisting arrest. So
you know, they
again,
definitely hide behind that shit right there.
That
And it could just
resisting
be,
arrest is.
and it could just be you saying you putting it on too hard, and boom, here
Stop
you go, you
resisting.
Yeah, again, we don't trust the police.
No.
I'm not saying that every police officer is bad because that would be going too far. But unfortunately, because of the climate, we just don't trust the police.
that's
There's
crazy.
more videos out there to make you not trust them than it is
And
to make you trust them.
I have to tell you that I am afraid of getting pulled over. And I never thought as a woman, for damn the color of my skin, I just never thought that as a woman I would ever be scared of being pulled over by the police, and I am petrified. I don't even want a speeding ticket.
Cause you just never know.
So
And then having kids that drive. What do?
what do you
Like, you really have to continuously have conversations with them on how to handle the police if you
At all
ever have
ages.
any
at all
encounter,
ages?
because they not discriminating.
It's terrible.
Not at all.
So, guys, we had some other things we wanted to chat with y'all about. We wanted to find out from you and from everybody in here if you guys thought that children that play sports should be drug tested.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah,
I mean, they're getting younger with the drugs.
exactly.
They're getting younger with the drugs. They,
And just the different type of drugs they're experimenting with
and it's not just weed.
can't be
it's
safe, and then you out here trying to play sports.
yeah, it's pretty much anything,
Yeah.
especially what is it, Adderall?
Some need Adderall.
Hmm?
Some need Adderall though.
No, some need Adderall, but they're taking it to school and friends are taking it.
No, we're talking about like just student athletes. Cause
Yeah,
you talking about kids being tested. So y'all talking about just all kids, period?
No, I'm just saying.
You talking about the student athlete?
I'm talking about. Well, damn.
Hell,
can't
I
just
think
say-
they all need to be
I think
tested.
they all need to be tested, but I think that
More so if you're in
children playing
in
sports,
sports,
yeah.
should definitely
Because
have a
as a
protocol
parent, first of all, let's be clear, which is on right now, and our thoughts and views have no bearing on Win DC Radio. They don't agree with nothing that we're saying. Now, as a parent, some of these kids need weed. Some of them need weed to calm down. Not saying they should do it, but but let me say this. I don't want nobody want their kid on drugs. No, but let's play. You got to play the devil's advocate. Like if weed is calming keeps you calm. If it's medicinal, if it's prescribed. I don't know a doctor that would prescribe it. So let me say.
Because you can't.
Right. But if my kid was smoking weed and he got caught smoking weed, like a joint, he can't get locked up for it. So who are you to test my child?
Okay, but let me ask you this: if your child gets caught smoking weed, and of course he don't,
Right.
he may not go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna let him play sports?
That's a different story with sports.
That's what we talking about now.
Yeah.
We talking about sports.
Keisha said my son's car was parked and the dog barked by his car. They broke in the car and searched and they found nothing. And she said yes, they should be tested. Now as a student athlete, yes, because I've had this conversation with the guys on Mike's Corner. Athletes alone should be tested because your reaction time is not as fast as somebody else's reaction time. Your reaction time is gonna be fast as mine, and I just know it's not.
Yeah, but a child, I'm sure it's slowing a child down even more because they're tolerant.
It probably is. It probably is. The situation is like
a team effort. So
yeah, because again,
you
and then
miss a count or
it's
something.
worse.
Now I'm
it's worse for a child because most likely these kids that play high school sports, they already know the other kids. So of course, as my team, I'm gonna be like, man, yeah, Tony over there joint be getting, he get high. John be getting blasted.
Right before a
right
game.
before a game, he told me he be drinking or whatever. Like I'm like, okay, cool.
Right, but even if it's not, that's why I'm talking about other drugs, not weed and not alcohol. I'm talking about pills and stuff because some of these kids' schedules are so strenuous.
But what kind of pills you talking about?
Adderall.
Like if it's
is the one that keeps them is the one that they sometimes
keep them pay attention.
Keep them paying attention.
Yeah, medicine that they not being
that's
prescribed.
What I'm talking about. I'm saying. That's another reason why they should be tested because.
But Adderall would be fine, in my opinion. Adderall would be fine. But
Adderall is not fine.
Not if you don't need it.
No,
how you just giving a kid Adderall? You don't need it.
No, y'all said that he's been prescribed.
No, I didn't.
No,
I said a child that is prescribed Adderall.
Is basically taking it to school
and
selling
could be
them
potentially
and giving
selling
them.
them.
Nah, that's something. No. So now y'all going back to the regular kids. We was talking about student athletes just now.
They could be student athletes.
No, a student. Listen, a student athlete in my book can take Adderall.
Why? The doctor didn't prescribe it.
No, okay. So we're not talking about a student athlete. So if you're talking about somebody else is giving them that, no, that's not it. I'm talking about if a student athlete is prescribed Adderall, then that's fine. If a student athlete is not prescribed Adderall and somebody giving it to him, no, that's not fine.
Okay, so you think that a student that's on Adderall is okay to be doing
if he's prescribed that. If a doctor prescribed a child Adderall, that's fine.
How many times is a student athlete?
I don't know.
Prescribed Adderall.
I don't know. I don't have the numbers on that. I really don't know.
I'm talking about the kids that are using drugs to keep up.
No.
Student athletes that are using the drugs.
If they're not prescribed,
or
no.
thinking that it's going to enhance their performance.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're not talking about student athletes with issues because some kids may have attention deficits and things of that nature and need
if a kid
help with it.
Right.
I'm not talking about ADHD or ADD or anything like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that help you keep up. Can you bring me something?
Right. How it make you feel when you take it?
Right. The same thing. Like let's go back to the Fresh Prince episode. Remember when Will had the pills in his locker, and then they was going to the prom, and Carlton was like, "I need some vitamin C" because he had the pimple, but Will had the speed in there, and it almost killed him. Yeah. Now something like I understand that part, but if we talking about just a regular kid just getting Adderall and somebody giving it to him without a prescription, no, that's not cool.
We're talking about the student athletes getting it. Should they be tested?
Mike said if you play sports, you can't have any type of drugs. Mike says about sports, they should be tested. So, I mean, my thing is like, it all, like, no, you can't just go out there and sell drugs. I mean, if you sell an Adderall to other kids that's not prescribed, that's distribution. That could be, it can get you locked up, though.
Yeah, I mean, but kids that are on the court or doing any type of sport, wrestling, boxing or anything like that can potentially kill you if you hit wrong or if you or something happens and your reaction is based on the fact that you was smoking weed right before. These kids need to be tested. Weed slow you down.
It do.
And I don't care how you're doing it.
It make you paranoid and everything.
Edibles.
Okay, Deion said, what about crazy kids who need strong prescriptions and play sports, who gets violent and out of control?
Well, okay. So, here's my thing. Parents know their kids. And I know sometimes they say when your kids got behavioral issues and stuff like that, sports help them. Right? You got to know your kid. Like, if I know that my kid.
Well, what is the doctor saying as far as the dosage, and if they can even play.
Now that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
It would
I said
definitely need to be
child,
prescribed, and the doctor should
right,
be
that's what
able
I'm saying.
to
If your
say.
child is as she said, out of control of behavior problems, and I guess the doctor would probably prescribe you something like Adderall. But I don't know. We don't know.
The right medicine.
But Tanya's son can't be having all them problems, and Janine said, "Oh, I know somebody else that had them, and they took some of these pills right here, Tanya, give them to your son." No, you can't do that. Just because, no. That's yeah. No, I didn't say. I didn't say you. I'm just saying in general.
I ain't gonna do that.
I'm just saying in general. Like you can't do that. You can't just say, oh, my kid be having the same problems. Becky, give this to your child.
Okay, so what's the difference between children, student athletes that are children, and adults? NFL, NBA, they can't have it. So
no, they can't. No,
Okay,
no.
so
Some
student
can,
athletes
some
shouldn't
can,
have
and some can't. It depends on what sport you're in.
can't have what?
The Adderall
Well, Adderall is not the only drug.
or weed. You
we
can.
was
You
just
can.
talking about
Well, no,
that.
they can smoke weed too though.
In what sport can they smoke weed?
In all sports,
When?
they can smoke weed
When?
whenever.
No, I don't believe that.
Yeah, they can. It's illegal, but you can smoke weed. But no, they don't. You don't get no. A lot of times when we see athletes get suspended for smoking weed or something or like drugs, you know it's like that fourth time, right? It's not.
They basically get.
They give you a pass.
Before
They give you like they give you like 2 or 3 passes before you get your 4-game suspension.
Okay, well then I think that's dumb. I think y'all wouldn't want me as the commish, cause I don't think that you should get one pass. You come in here,
There's a lot of them.
You're suspended.
Because a lot of them stupid. Like the combine is coming in April, right? Combine is in April. NFL combine is in April. Why would you smoke? If you know
they
the
think they can get away with
yeah,
it.
but then they don't get away with it. Then now you in the program.
Now you mad.
Now you're in the program. But there's a lot of them that don't smoke before the combine and they wait till after the combine, and they
And
good.
then they blaze up.
They blaze up after the fact. But then when you do blaze up, like the dude from that got drafted by Miami, he had to hold the gas mask on,
See, I'm right.
and his stock dropped, but he still got drafted.
I'm not saying smoking weed is right or wrong. I'm just saying that if you are part of a team sport or a team anything, you should not be doing those kind of things because your actions affect us all.
Especially
it
when
do.
you're playing.
Yeah, no, I agree. It affects everybody around you and your teammates too. Because for the simple fact is, if I'm a running back, and I'm sitting there, I know we ready to do sweep left, and I know this offensive guard is supposed to pull and catch this goddamn linebacker that's trying to come and knock my head off, and I know he about to pull, but he kind of high, and he missed the goddamn block,
Then
and I get
you
my
hurt.
face mask twisted around.
Yeah, and then what about the kids? Because they do this in high school too. Steroids, things
Yeah.
like that to make them better,
Yeah.
and all of that. So now you what's a good baseball score? 300 if you bat a 300 or something. Okay, so
That's
you-
Hall of Fame shit right there.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
If you in high school and you batting a 300, I need him tested. That's what I'm talking about. I think kids should be. You need to be tested.
Because
Why?
it's no way you possible
Whatever you use,
that you
did
can
not
do
come
that
out of
on your
GNC.
own.
What
No.
if he not using just a natural athlete?
Well, we're going to
The
test
test
you to
is gonna be
find out.
negative.
Then it's going to be negative.
You
gotta
was
under-
looking at the show. You was looking
You gotta
at the show.
understand,
American.
baseball. You are successful in baseball if you fail 7 out of 10 times.
Okay, but you looked at the show
What show?
with Tay Diggs, football show.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Them dudes was freak of natures. They brought the damn Army Brigade in there and was like, everybody in here need to get tested.
Yeah, because somebody.
Okay.
But they wasn't testing for steroids. They were testing for weed.
I don't care what they was testing for. They knew
It
something
raised
was
a red
going on.
flag.
No, because you know why? I just said a little while ago. Hey, I know. Hey, Ed was smoking last week, so we need to get. I know Ed was smoking last week, so we need to get him tested. That's what happened. It was all American. They snitched on Tay Diggs' son because the girl tricked him into smoking.
Right. I'm just saying that. I'm just giving that as an example.
Right.
About sometimes. I'm not saying that every child playing sports.
But
need
in
to
high
get
school,
a drug
they
test before.
But high school they ain't doing that. In
I'm
college
just
they
saying
are.
that they need to. They need
But
to
high
start.
school should start.
They need to start, even if you don't start at a junior high, middle school level and down.
Well, shoot,
These high school
they
kids need
using
to be
drugs
tested.
in middle school.
Yeah, they are. But I'm just saying, if they wanted to if they wanted to pull they're too young card.
Right.
You know, that sometimes
Definitely
play a part.
high school age.
High school kids need to be tested. Because I'm telling you, the shit that the athletes was doing at my high school, they need to be tested.
Deion said those pills are not effective and probably cause other health issues in the long run. Sports help them burn out a lot of that energy, but everyone needs to be tested nowadays. These kids are off the chain.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, Deion.
and some of them just be on stuff just to be trying it recreationally, not even.
Yeah, like the
to,
dumbass, like the dumbass
health and
K2
stuff.
and all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
drugs right there. So I mean,
Yeah, but those drugs stuck though, and these kids is out here dying,
Strung out
and throwing up, and doing all kinds of things. When we train at one of the gyms over in Southeast, and me and Becky just be in the car, and we literally
You
saw
guaranteed to see
a
'em.
girl, very
Okay.
young girl, and a guy in front of the 7-Eleven nodding, like
just dazed,
just
or standing in the middle of the street trying
He
to
was- he
pick
was-
some
he was
stuff
standing
out
next to
your
the
like.
CVS.
What's in your hand? It's nothing
wasn't
in your
nothing
hand.
in his hand,
but you're
but
in
he
the
was-
middle of the street though.
he was picking his hand,
Like he looking for something.
picking his hand, and then his
that's
friend,
that's some drugs. He's hallucinating.
right, and then his friend who was just as high, but
Yeah.
probably wasn't as high, came and got him out the street.
Out the street, like,
dude,
come on, man,
pick
let's
your
go. Come
hand
on,
over
come
here
on.
the side. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Man, oh man. I mean, these kids today, it ain't like it was. It ain't like it was when we was younger. It's just it's a different atmosphere, different culture. These so-called
I mean, the worst
New-
thing we
new
had to
age
worry about
generation.
was weed
yeah.
for me, and some of the alcohol that was a little crazy, like Cisco.
Oh yeah.
And things like that was around when I was in high school going into college.
The real Cisco.
And
That's
Shout out
It
to shout out to Tupac because he sure
One-
gave me he sure gave
Yeah,
me
they
my
one.
used
I
to
was
have-
one
they
and
used
done
to
with
have-
that.
he sure
One and done with
he sure
that.
gave me
yeah,
my first
and
bottle.
they used to have people on campus.
We didn't know.
Tripping.
We didn't know, and that, I guess because
Tripping.
Tupac was from New York, so he gave us our first joint.
I mean, I don't know where Cisco originated, but I'm just saying that they used to be
It was
tripping on
liquid
like,
crack.
tripping.
Yeah.
We was drinking that joint around Congress Park because like I said, because Park played with Jump, and so backstage Park gave us the joint. It got you blasted, so we ended up buying the joint around the park, and then two people ended up taking all their clothes off.
See,
And ran from 14th place all the way up to
That
Malcolm
is-
X Avenue
I don't
and
want
back.
anything that
And they was all doing the
It
hee-haw.
definitely
Doing
had
the
you
hee-haw.
hallucinating. I was like, oh, I don't ever want any of this ever again in life.
What's up, Byron? Congratulations on the grandbaby.
Hey, Byron, congrats.
I've already been in a situation where an edible had me paranoid. So I couldn't even imagine having, like, I thought I needed to call the police on myself. And I was in my bed. Like, I'm like, I think I need to call the police because everybody is in the basement and I'm up here alone. The police is about to come and get you. Like my granddaughter
You do
told
need the
me.
police.
Yeah, I do need the police. Like, so I couldn't imagine the effects of, and I wouldn't drink it. I was one of those kids that all I had to do was see something. And I would see I'm like, why are they tripping?
I
off
never
that drink
saw
like
it.
that?
I would just
Oh, I
hear
saw
about it.
it.
They was like, oh, it's good.
I saw
but
it.
then I would hear people talking about, oh, it's liquid crack. And I'm like, what? No, it's not.
To this day,
Yeah.
this day, I don't like to drink nothing
just-
that's orange. That orange. Remember, it used to be
Yeah.
orange, like real orange in the
Like,
bottle.
no, thank you.
The thing about it is, then when they try to bring it back out, it wasn't as effective though.
No.
So,
And that's crazy that you drinking something like, oh, it ain't got the same effect.
That is.
Why do you even want it to have the same effect and you naked running down the street
When you
doing
already
ER?
know what it did before.
You're naked running down the street doing the ER.
That's like boat, right? That boat make you do that. That's what they say, right? That was the butt naked.
yeah.
I never tried the butt naked. No. No.
I
I didn't want none of it.
it's PCP. We never had like an extra name. It was just PCP in New York, and I believe they sometimes called it water.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, but Mike laughing at us. But I'm telling you.
Both of y'all talking about the same day.
No, I said in New York we didn't call it butt naked and stuff. So when I moved here, and
We didn't call it butt naked. Becky just said they'll say, "Oh, he off the butt naked."
okay, well whatever.
But
You know,
it is the
I
at the end of the day,
done seen enough-
it's embalming fluid. It's the stuff you put in dead people.
Okay, I done seen enough people over there on what's that street?
Rochelle will say no. Both be having people extra strong and naked.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And as a police officer, I'm sure
Right.
she's encountered
Yeah. Strong muscles trying to
like
take
on,
them.
like on that street. What's that street? Martin Luther.
Martin Luther King.
Okay. I used to live over there for a brief stint of time over there back in off of them streets back there. I don't know how I got convinced to live over there. And they used to be on this Martin Luther King, the women just walking, and they just be like, "Oh yeah, she off the bus."
No.
So I mean, why
She
would
said
you,
it's valid. It feel like you fight for 30 minutes and it's only 5 minutes.
like why would you even want
I'm trying
to
to.
use
Anything.
something like
I'm trying. I'm hitting you with Rochelle. I'm hitting you with that goddamn taser. I'm turning that joint up. I'm
that?
turning
In
it.
the words of words of good times, I don't want to be sky high. I don't want to be like that.
Hey, I'm on basic trip. Get you. Hey, that's gold, man. Get your sky high.
No.
No. I want to stay right here.
Exactly. Mellow.
Yeah, I need to. I mean,
You know,
because
laughing at
already-
shit. I can deal with that.
right.
Well,
That's why people drink.
When I
a
think
little
I'm
bit,
about to
they-
die, or I think if I go to sleep
I
and I'm not gonna
smoked
wake
both
up.
one time. I
Wow.
think
Why,
I was like,
Mike?
Why,
Why
Mike?
would you do that?
Why would you do it?
I think how old was I? I think I was like 12.
Come on.
And that is a damn
Right.
reason
That the
why
kids
these
need to
sports-
be
These
tested.
kids need to be tested. Thank you. Thank you for telling
They
us.
out there
15 minutes later.
experimenting.
But that's
And
why.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
I experimented with, and the thing about it, didn't do nothing. I think I did it wrong. It didn't do nothing to me, but I knew not to try it again.
Well, thank God you did.
It's like cigarettes. I tried to smoke. I smoked a cigarette before,
Yeah.
and I didn't. And I ain't like it.
Yeah, well,
Had he tried it again and got attached to it,
Yeah.
he would not be right here. That is
I
yeah.
You wouldn't have made it to believe.
No.
But it's like, I mean, like I said, I did it once. Me, I haven't called them other people names that did it, but it was like, you know how you try something when you're young and you don't know what you're doing, but you know well enough that it's not, that you don't want to do it again. I just knew. I mean, I wasn't high or nothing like that. It was just like,
How you know you wasn't though?
Yeah,
'cause it-
maybe
'cause it
made you
wasn't-
just so high that
Yeah,
you just,
the-
nah,
that you
because I was
didn't-
I still remember. I was functional and everything. It wasn't to that point where I wanted to get naked and be extra strong, like
You ain't
Rochelle
get-
said.
Somebody lied to you. It wasn't really both.
It might, you know what? Maybe it wasn't.
It wasn't really both.
Maybe it wasn't.
You didn't get no.
Maybe it wasn't.
You just had some regular old weed, and they sized you too. Did you have to pay for it?
No, I'll tell y'all off air who smoked it with me.
Oh.
Mike
I
said,
already know because of your age. You was.
Mike said the bow had me lit. Had him lit.
Who?
Mike.
Mouth of the South?
Oh,
Come
Lord, you
on,
tried too?
Rochelle.
You had the butt naked?
Rochelle said, I swear I was so tired trying to handcuff this man who stabbed the lady 35 times, hearing
Oh.
voices on that shit.
Yeah,
See?
see.
See what I'm saying? The people walking a little bit down the street naked are the calm ones, obviously.
Nah, the one that's naked, they be the one
Well,
that's strong.
No, I'm talking
As
about the
long
ones
as
I
you
saw,
don't
'cause
mess with 'em.
That one right there stabbed somebody 35 times.
And how you don't know the person that stabbed somebody that's walking all slow now might already stab the person 35 times.
That
That could be the after
we
effect.
seeing them when they calm.
Well, damn it.
And
I'm
ain't
usually in my
nobody
car,
mess
which is a
with
good
'em.
Mike
thing.
gonna say, I was high stepping, but was walking normal. And Becky might be right. I don't know.
You probably ain't.
I don't know. It was.
Y'all ain't getting.
Nah, I thought it was both though. I just don't think I knew what I was doing. Cause back then, you really don't know when you that young, you don't really know how to smoke.
Well, yeah, the first time I tried smoking weed, I just kept saying, "Am I doing it right?" Like,
Yeah, it's
I
like-
don't feel nothing. What I'm supposed to
Cause you know
feel?
why? Because even like a cigarette, what you do?
Yeah, but that next time I tried, I said, "Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing." And inhale.
So you went back.
I was like, "Put me in the shower." Call the ambulance. Why is my chest beating so fast?
My man Woo said that's that monkey that's that monkey piss.
See what I'm saying?
It's too much. No.
But Rochelle said, but the K2 is worse than PCP.
That's what I just
and
said.
Woo said, and Woo say the K2 is that new boat.
Yeah, I can believe that.
And Rochelle said K2 be having them on lunchbox. That's crazy.
We see them.
Yeah, we see it all the time.
We see them all the time, and I'm just like, why, baby?
Yeah, it's like, and again, like I said, like, but see, you went back to do it. Like I was like, nah, I never did. Didn't have the urge to go back and smoke it again because I didn't know what I was doing. But when I got to an older age,
clear, she had the nerve to go back and smoke weed.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Not no butt naked like.
And I didn't. No, y'all talking about
everybody, listeners, crew, I did not try no butt naked. That was Mike. Only Mike.
I did. I tried the butt naked, but then I got to the point. Then when I got older, then we started smoking weed. They taught us how to smoke weed. I was like, okay. Then I started smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? And me and my man, we just smoking constantly. And then one day, we was so high. We was like, we can't do this no more.
Well, that's good because you didn't have that addicting thing that triggers for people.
My man talking about he was like, man, come catch me. I'm like, what? He was like, man, I'm falling. I'm like, what? He said, I'm falling. He landed on the bed and his bed on the floor. I'm like, yeah, we can't do this no more. We ain't doing this no more. That was it for us, and never smoked it again.
Oh, that's
Rochelle said I had a call. I had a call with 5 unconscious in the park on K2. They be about to die on that K2.
See, that is, I mean,
because they mixing it up and putting. You don't know what's in it.
It's synthetic, completely synthetic.
You don't know what you get.
And you don't know what you get. And sometimes you get incense, grind up incense, and potpourri, I believe.
Yeah. But I will say, I tried that when it very, very first came out.
K2?
And never again.
You was on that K2?
I was like...
Hey, you talking about, you might as well been on the PCP. You was on that narcotic. You was out there on that narcotic. Becky was on that narcotic.
I haven't tried anything.
But it was one.
Yes, it does, Mike. Mike gonna say boat don't make you get naked. Yes, it does. Boat get you naked, Mike. I don't know what you talking about, bro.
I know a few people told me stories. They woke up.
Man, around the park, around Carlos Park, because you know, 15 place and all that right there. Well, the IHOP is now, but that used to be the strip too. That was where you get the butt naked at right there. You get the PCP right there. They be up there. Shoot.
Well, just use it and get butt naked right by where Giant is. That's terrible.
Yeah, they did. That's what they did. Right across the street from the IHOP. They was getting butt naked. 15 place.
I think the government put that K2 in our neighborhoods.
The government put all the drugs in our neighborhood.
Well,
the drugs and the guns.
I'm just saying.
And is that a party?
They are allowing us to exterminate ourselves.
Yeah.
Again, I won't go there because this is a sore topic.
Okay, so Rochelle gonna say this is some dumb shit. Yesterday, got a call. Dude put gasoline from the gas station on his blunt. What the fuck is that? That's what she said.
Why would you do that?
Real gas.
Blow his whole face off.
Real gas for cars. She said, I'm lost.
Was his face gone when she got there?
Did he actually smoke?
Did he smoke that joint, Rochelle? I mean,
what in the flying fig Newton?
They trying to get sky high.
No, you trying to just not have a face.
Yeah, like
just like the cartoon. You know when the cigarette blow up, poof, and they face
burst off their black.
That's exactly what he was trying to do.
It's funny. That's funny. I mean.
So you went and you just bought some. You went and spent your money.
Yes, what Rochelle did.
Gas out the
Rochelle,
pump?
did he smoke it? He tried to smoke it, Rochelle?
No, I want yes to my question. Did he blow his face off?
You gonna say yes to my question like you want him to? You want her to say yes?
Because I need to know. I need to know what happened to his face. Or his lips.
She said ambulance took him away. But was he high? I mean, did he get a chance to smoke it and it blew up in his face? Because I'm trying to figure out
did it
gas.
burn his lips?
Gas don't burn slow, whatever. Oh my God! Did it burn his lip?
Yeah, I need to know what
He had to have burnt
So-
lips and a
yeah.
nose or something.
And
Michael
then
said, "You might as well smoke the boat."
No. But the K2 wasn't like it is now back when it first came out. People wasn't crazy back then.
Okay.
Now I wouldn't dare
No, she
try
said
it.
no. He didn't die, and nope, he didn't blow his face off. So he just got sick, and the ambulance took him away. Rochelle.
Dumb. Just dumb.
Stupid.
They
Hey,
sit
man.
around and be like, they sit around and do stuff like that. Like, what if we dip a blunt in this? Let's see what's gonna happen.
Well, let's sniff this.
It's like
Right.
it's like they don't want to do crack and stuff, but they want to be higher than weed can get them.
Yeah, but you trying all kind of crazy stuff
But you experiment.
that you have no idea what it's going to do to your body.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. So he basically got sick. Basically, he got sick, and they took him away.
Well, he's lucky.
Very.
Yeah, he very lucky because that's almost like I mean, what you gonna do next shot? Dip it in bleach or some shit? They ain't gonna really die. You gonna really kill yourself then. Rochelle said I'm gonna write a book in 3. She said she gonna write a book in 3 years, and I'm trying to tell you that
I'm buying it.
that joint right there
I
will
want a
sell.
signed copy because I'm buying it.
The life,
Sure.
Yeah.
the
Let me know
the
if you
life.
want me to help you edit it. I'm on it. I want to know what's going on in the life of a.
And don't even say a police officer. Just use the whole acronym of police. Yeah. Because I remember I didn't even know police was an acronym for it. You know
Did Rochelle or somebody confirm that
what?
that the police what it stand for?
She said I got 25 years of story. Rochelle, can you tell everybody that the word police is really an acronym? I keep trying to tell y'all that. I told you that.
You tell us, but while Rochelle is going to tell us that, we don't want to miss going into this third topic. It's still along the lines of children, and we wanted to poll you and anybody else on whether dating people with children is a yes or no.
Police means protection of life in civil establishment.
Anybody got time for it?
That's why they say police.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's dumb.
Polite, obedient, loyal, intelligent, courageous, and encouraging.
They are
Well,
none of them.
they are
Most of
none
them
of-
are none of
A
that.
lot of them.
Yeah, are
are
not
those
that
things.
at all.
That still applies to people like Rochelle and Sean and a couple
Sean
of
over
other
here.
police officers we know, but
He was
it
on here.
doesn't apply to all
Shout out
of
to my
them.
main man, Sean Harville.
So would you date?
First of all, Rochelle, that's why your last name is spelled R-E-I-D. Because as my last name being R-E-E-D, we don't spell ain't A-I-E-N-T.
Okay. First of all,
Oh, see, we don't. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
you would.
Yeah.
Do you think it's I guess you can do either for real.
Yeah. I mean, at
It's
this
like-
point
it's
in my
a
time in my
preference, yay
life,
or nay. Like,
I wouldn't want anyone with like younger kids where you gotta get a babysitter,
mhm,
cause I'm so past that.
mhm.
So that may kind of,
Deter you.
be-
So you
yeah, a
might
little
ask
bit.
questions on age.
yeah, on ages might kind of deter me a little.
Yeah.
She gonna tell me you do with proper English. You don't spell ain't. I ain't never seen that one.
Yeah, so, I guess dating people with children can be stressful.
Yeah,
Younger kids probably more because
and definitely depending on the dynamic between the two parents.
dating someone with younger kids is probably more stressful than dating someone with
With
older
older-
children.
yeah.
Because with younger kids, the parents are really interacting. I mean, I'm sure when your kids get older, you still interact, but children,
Yeah, and then probably the relationship is like fairly newly being over, and then if you the next girlfriend right after that breakup when you didn't have the kids, yeah, it can be a little bit extra.
I chose to date men with children because I didn't want any. And
Yeah.
and for the most part, I thought dating someone with no kids would have him feeling mixed feelings about
Rochelle gonna say, don't have that bitch around my kids.
wanting me to have children. And I never wanted to give anybody false hope.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a conversation piece when I started dating.
She said the kids are fine, but small kids, there's some mothers be like, don't have that bitch around my kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But
that's
you know what?
It's a reason behind it.
Yeah, but you know what? You also have people that have kids that have older kids, and then when grandkids come, it's competition.
Yeah. So it's like you right back because the grandkids, like
Are
you
now
said,
babies.
are babies.
Yeah.
You know, or young toddlers, and so it's definitely that competition.
Yeah. So, do you think? I mean, dating with kids or without kids might be better.
Brittany gonna say, that's smart, Miss Neen. She gonna say, that's smart, Miss Neen.
Yes, girl.
I mean, I guess it really
I'm not
depends
discouraging
on-
you from having kids, baby. It's just I'm not about that life.
I was looking at D.L. Hughley the other day, and he was talking about the kids joint. And he asked Kalita Smith, don't have no kids.
Really?
He said, you don't got no kids? Why? She said, Planned Parenthood.
Hey.
Wow, that's the one that played Bernie Mac's wife on the Bernie Mac show. I didn't know she didn't have children.
Mm-hmm. She is funny. They told her she should do stand-up, though, but she was like, yeah. She said, Planned Parenthood, learned
But
that
you
early.
know what? It's so funny because when you are a woman with no kids, people automatically think it's something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now sometimes people with no children do have health issues. You know, it's things happening in their lives.
Rochelle be like, my question be like, do you got kids? How many different mothers?
Well, yeah, I've asked
guess you
that
gotta
before.
ask that now,
I've definitely asked that.
I guess.
What's y'all
Hey,
relationship
That
like?
is funny, Rochelle. And Brittany talking about, yeah.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's
It's
definitely
a-
a question you need to ask.
It is.
Yeah. Guys, too.
It is.
You got a baby father? How many?
Yeah.
How many baby fathers you got?
Right.
Yeah. You got kids? How many? And they tell you. How
They
many
by the
daddies.
same person?
Yeah. I mean.
But if they are, then what? I mean, if they are by the same person, then what? They
nothing.
women?
It's not.
No, it's
but
just,
you just,
it's just.
you need
I
to
think
know.
it's more. I think it's more.
All right, so you say you got
Confusion.
I got 5 kids. How many mothers? 5 mothers.
No,
We could be friends.
because clearly you just walking in, dropping it off.
Yeah,
Like, that's crazy.
that says a lot about you personally. No, we not gonna match.
But what? No. But what if what if it was at a young age though? Now we grown, and the kids are grown.
You're not
The
stable.
kids are
You're not
grown?
stable.
The kids are grown now.
No, you're
Well,
not
what's
stable.
grown though?
Grown, 18 and up, 18 and over.
No,
You're not
18 to me, that's not grown.
That's not grown to me.
No, that's
Shit.
18 is not grown.
Hey,
18
ain't no
is
child
not.
support after that shit.
18 is not grown
Yeah,
enough.
not okay.
What's up, Ty? What's up, Ty?
Okay, your
Hey, Ty.
money situation might be alright, but
Yeah.
everything else, shit.
Yeah, kid, 18 years old, that's grown. Come on now. It ain't no more birthday parties. We doing nothing, none of that together. No, that's messed up, y'all. For real.
How old is your kid?
I don't know. Yeah.
25.
Okay, yeah. Now see, that's different. That's grown.
So about 18, 19.
First of all,
That's
first of all,
that's
listen.
still fresh.
I don't have a kid that's fucking 25. I have a daughter that's 25. Or I might have a son that's 25.
Right,
I don't have no
do say
kid.
that. I don't say kids. I say son.
I don't have no kid. I got a son
Yeah,
that's 25.
right.
I might have a daughter that's 25. Yeah. Rochelle said, this guy asked me, do I have kids? I said, no. This man asked, well, how many abortions? She gonna say, wait, what?
Ooh. Okay, I've never.
That's right, bruh.
I've
That's
never
right,
been asked
bruh.
that.
Hey, I am not mad at him
I've
because
never been asked
that is funny.
question.
Oh,
I've been asked. You've never been pregnant? I guess that's a way to ask if you have.
I've never
abortion,
even
but
been asked that.
I've been
though.
asked.
Mike said, if I break up, I don't want no chick with kids. I ain't gonna do it.
What happens?
That
in
is
the
funny. How
dynamic
many abortions? Wait, what?
when you do date someone with children, you get serious. and then there's issues in the house with the kids.
Rochelle said she never been pregnant either.
You gotta find a way to work it
All
out.
right, team, no kids and no Planned Parenthood visits.
If
You don't
it's
you don't
serious
condone
enough-
what, Brittany? We don't condone what? If it's serious, what?
It's definitely. I mean, a lot of conversations need to be.
Listen,
had
if it's a problem,
on how
if,
you gonna deal with it.
if it's a problem in the house between you and your significant other or potential significant other and the kids, you got to get that. You got to get ahead of that quick.
Yeah, but
Period.
right, you do, but then at some point you got to tell your kids, look, damn it.
No, you no, ain't
This
no.
is where I'm at.
First of all, if you, it is, ain't no. At some point, you tell your kids in the beginning.
Well,
Because the
I'm
simple
talking
fact
about
is-
it's serious.
Yeah, because
Oh.
once
Well,
I
yeah.
introduce you, yeah, it's
It's
serious.
serious.
Yeah, like if they done seen you more than a couple of times and then seen you the morning after.
I ain't going to. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be here for a while. What
Yeah, like nah, you let them know, like hey, and then if it's
what Melvin
situation,
tell Jody? Yeah, man, your mama getting real serious. I'm gonna be staying here for a while. Yeah.
you want some eggs?
Yeah. Want some breakfast?
Rochelle say strap up or get up. Don't judge. Mike said grown, but not on your own. You still a kid. I mean, you can say that.
You can say that. You in the house. If I'm talking about if the child is.
Yeah,
he
of
probably
course.
Talking about
If
it.
the child's in the
Well,
house, yeah.
what if you dating somebody and they do have grown children and you and
You have
and
Jody.
just- like how do you?
So you said having
and
Jody.
they just be like, and they funky and stink to you, like as a grown up.
Well, I mean, for me, I would just talk to the mother, and she don't. If that's gonna be if that's gonna be an issue right then and there, then that's gonna something she got to deal with without me.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that.
I'm not dealing with that, Joy. I'm not doing that
Yeah.
because you sitting there.
I'm not doing that because your kid growing and adult, and I probably would take your daughter's face off.
I ain't said I had a friend of mine had a dude had a go wait time out. Wait a minute, this is ugly. I had a friend of mine had a dude had a whole family from her. Oh my God. Till like a week before the wedding when the other fiance came to the door with the kids. Dude was from DC.
Wow.
Okay, wait.
Why you
so
got?
who was he? Who
How-
was he marrying in a week? The whole family lady or the new?
He said he had a friend of his, a dude hid the whole family from her.
Right, but who was he marrying? The new chick?
No, he
the
said,
chick with
listen.
The family?
He said when the other fiance.
So he
I
had
heard
two
that.
fiancés.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh.
Who was he about to marry?
Which one was he about to marry? The one with the whole family or the other one, Tyne? Yeah, we said about the kids and the grandkids too, Rochelle. That's when they try to switch up.
How you proposing to two people at the same time?
Man, Tyne.
But
With
you
a whole
But you
family,
know
though.
what? Then you have the situations where sometimes it's easier to get a father to check their kids than it is a mother.
Yeah.
Because sometimes moms are a little
Tend to
more.
still remain in their feelings a little bit.
Yeah. So you got to
Or they thinking the other woman is going to take their place or trying.
No,
to
I'm talking
take their
about. I'm
place.
talking about when you're dating someone. Now you guys are together. Her kids are still there. Sometimes it's hard for the man coming in to kind of correct situations because the mom is still, there, like holding, passing.
He was about
by
to
him.
marry. He's about to marry the girl he was with, but then the other one with the family
kids. Okay.
came up.
Dang.
So he probably lost everything. Probably not. The one with the
Rochelle?
family
Probably not.
still-
Rochelle, stop! Don't watch our show no more, Rochelle.
He probably.
Rochelle,
did.
don't watch the show no more, for real.
What she said?
I got coworkers with whole side houses.
Oh, that ain't nothing
Oh,
new.
God.
That ain't nothing new.
What?
That
What
ain't
the
nothing
hell?
new.
What the hell?
Especially in the DC.
Yeah, that.
That's
oh,
what
Why?
they do
First of all,
out here.
why y'all know that? Wow.
Let's be clear, we having our ears through the streets. People
Yeah.
don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some people want that.
Some people want
to get extra apartments
so
and
that
stuff
they
so they
have
can
somewhere to be
and still got their own house.
Because for real, they don't. You're not a side chick or side dude to them. Like you, their
Yeah,
other family.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't even like the fact that y'all even know about shit like that.
What?
Yeah, nah.
It's
Well,
real
I'm
life
telling you
now.
that it's happening.
That it is definitely happening.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can afford,
Tanya said that's not brand new. I don't give a shit. That's no.
You mad?
Yeah, no.
it is.
No.
Mike, we didn't say you had another house.
Right.
We just saying that that's what they doing.
He said nothing new under the sun.
No,
Nothing.
it is not.
No, damn that shit, Roach. Well, now we hip shit.
Hey, Ty.
Right, Peaches.
Tyne.
Peaches say shaking my damn head with the extra families.
Hey,
Exactly.
Tyne. Our uncle.
Woo said they speaking from experience.
Our uncle. No, we're
Yeah,
not.
see?
No, we're not.
See?
No, we're not.
No, we're
Because
not.
neither one of us have another
No,
house.
I could damn sure don't.
Yeah.
They on that.
Tyne.
Tanya said they on that Kirk Frost shit.
Hey, Ty.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
did he have whole another house?
Peaches gonna say it ain't tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it.
Right. Thank you, Peaches.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Rochelle said, "Nah, we speaking from what we
Let
what
them
we
know,
see.
Peaches.
Thank you, Rochelle.
Yeah.
Like women be knowing shit. We
just
we
know.
keep our ears to the street.
Right.
The only reason why y'all don't know is because y'all
Papa
ain't
Joe. Papa Joe just tuned in.
Hey, Papa Joe.
Ain't no hey Papa Joe shit.
Look.
Papa Joe, they on here talking about
No.
dudes and having
Well,
whole
you
side
telling on
houses.
us, though?
Papa Joe, they on here talking about dudes and whole side and they got side houses.
They do.
They do.
Hey, Woo said that's right, Woo. Women are the best to do it.
Well, yeah.
See?
First of all,
They ain't no secret.
First of all, you gotta really like be probably just in two relationships, like not married and have if you married and have a side house that you functioning in both houses during the week, you're good.
Yeah. Hey, it's happening.
But and what we said was we didn't necessarily say that everybody is doing it. We saying that there are people out here that want to do it. They want to be in a position where they can do it.
Or they want to be in a position to
Yes.
do it, and they out here figuring out
Ty
ways.
ain't gonna say, wait,
to
which
hide.
uncle did what name?
Oh yeah. Well, he passed away, so we can talk about it now. You know, don't. You know. Uncle George. My uncle was the best to ever do it. He had 2 whole houses. So I'm not just talking about people in D.C. I done known this since I was 15, 16 years old.
But that's what they
My
did
uncle
back
was doing
then.
it.
Ty said you gotta be. Oh, Rochelle said, but they slip up. Ty said you gotta be steps ahead of both their asses left mans to pull that off. Peter said one thing for certain: these streets do talk, but we are smart enough to play our position to get to the next level. Oh, okay, Peaches.
Hey.
Okay, all right, get to the next level.
Come on through, Peaches. Come on
See?
in the room.
Yes, thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Come on in this room. Don't
Exactly.
hit share on this
That's
video.
right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how it is now. Like they'll be home and functioning out there with a whole different situation. Like
But back in the day, the women knew about each other.
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
it's too
It's
secretive.
too-
they not putting it out there.
They not.
And that's what made it work back then.
Papa Joe say some do, but that's more old school. These chumps today ain't got the head for that.
See, that's what.
That's
thank
what
you,
I just
Papa
said,
Joe. We
Papa
just
Joe.
said
I
that.
said it was my uncle. Like he was.
And
Yeah.
Ty
It was
said
being
facts.
done.
Facts. She not lying. Uncle
Yeah.
George was on that wave.
Yes.
She's talking about yeah. Papa Joe, don't encourage them, Papa Joe.
Hey, my uncle was the best
Yeah.
to ever do it, and I just didn't understand why I was getting Chinese food twice in one night in 2 different houses. Hold on,
I just had that on.
Uncle Joe, this ain't for you. You just with me, Mouse. All right, and I ain't gonna say, hey, it ain't my thing.
Right.
And Ty ain't gonna say, yeah, I heard stories.
Exactly, Ty. I'm telling you, they've been doing it.
Yeah.
It's been being done.
I'm quite sure they was doing that shit back in the 70s because, like you said,
Yeah, one was
but they was
Auntie.
known. But
It
they was known
Auntie
in doing.
Cheryl and then Miss
And
Barbara.
Auntie Brenda or whoever.
Yeah.
You just had 2 aunts.
Rochelle said back in the day, find out you got a brother or sister at a funeral.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we
The
moving
thing
furniture when we find out, but finding
Yeah.
out back then was like.
She said the
this
thing
how-
was, but don't bring it to my doorstep. That's what Peter said.
That's how they
Yeah.
felt.
Yeah.
What I don't know about,
Exactly.
I ain't gonna
don't
worry
tone
about.
it in my face. But
Yeah.
you doing what you doing, but I don't want. And you
Look at fences.
You didn't see it and hear
Look at
about
fences.
it.
He brought the whole baby
The
home.
whole baby and was like, look.
And then
What you
he
gonna
died, and that was the mama she knew.
Yep.
Come on, man. Listen.
That's how they did it back then, though.
Taim said, I would have just merged the two households and called it a day.
I mean,
Yeah, no, but
If-
that's the personality Taim has.
if you
and
can
that's
work, if you can work it out,
that's
hey.
exactly what he would do, and I think he could pull that off
Yeah.
today. Yeah,
If it
Rochelle
can
gonna
work, go.
wait, at Taim.
yeah, for real. That is
Go
my
for
cousin's
what you-
personality.
for
He would
what you
definitely
know.
do it if he could.
Yep.
See?
That's that Thomas blood in you, boy.
No. See, that shit crazy. That
It
shit
was
is crazy.
happening. I'm telling you. Real
Like
spill.
the women, they knew what was up, and as long as
Because
their
their household
was
wasn't
taken
being
care,
the-
their bills was paid,
Their
they
household
wasn't
wasn't
wanting
being
for
messed up.
nothing.
They did not
They
care
didn't care what he
about
was
Slim
doing.
across town.
Yep, sure did not.
Make sure them days that you supposed to be here.
You here when them bills need to be paid, they paid. When I need something, I need it, and that's it. Now
And
go
a
on
lot
and
of
go
times,
on
and a lot of
uptown.
times, Miss Barbara had a side boo.
Yeah.
He just wasn't allowed at the house. My old man
Exactly.
take care of this.
You
I'ma come over there
You
to
can't
you.
stay here, but I'll
Yeah.
come to you.
Dion said a great ass liar, and some people tell the truth. I wish a motherfucker would. Would you be better remember how proficient I am with that piece? If you ain't happy no more, just buy.
Well, yeah.
I mean that's the cardinal rule, Dion.
Right.
Yes,
That's what
definitely.
you should
That's
do.
what you should do. But I'm just saying that everybody's not
No,
doing
no.
that. That's all I'm
No.
saying. Everybody's
They
not
don't
doing
want to
that.
let go. They don't want to let go.
Papa Joe will say, and they didn't have social media.
Right. They sure didn't. They sure didn't. I mean, things might have been a little bit different if they did, but they didn't.
Hey, Andrea Riley. Rochelle said, yeah, woman to woman.
And nobody really was in your business like that. It was understood, and it wasn't no need to talk about.
And you ain't have a lot of dudes hating on you neither back
Yeah.
then. Or a lot
Or
of
women.
Or
women.
women
or
hating
women.
on you.
So it was like, hey,
Because now everything is a competition.
Yes.
yeah, it is. It is.
Everything is a competition. I wish people would just get your own The only competition you should have is you.
Right, and that is true. And that's what's gonna lead to this last statement before we get out of here. Was like I've got to learn to not care about things like Lurk say on the Junkies. You got to learn to care about things you don't care about. It's like it ain't a competition with nobody. You shouldn't be in competition with nobody. You honestly shouldn't be in competition with yourself. But
Yeah, you can, because you
You
can
got-
be competing to be better than you were the day before is all I mean by that.
yeah, and I'm just starting to really got to understand and see that a little bit more. That you got to stop caring about things that you don't care about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but don't think because I'm not in this race with you that I don't see what you're doing.
Exactly.
And please know I'm laughing my ass off at you. Because I'm like,
Because
you
you making
competing
the
with your whole
food.
self.
Yeah. it's-
Hold up, Ty, I ain't gonna say it.
I'm not even worried.
And the chick should not be able to step to your main chick. Bills is paid, etc. Do what you do. Don't bring it to your doorstep. Yeah.
But see, that's
Yeah.
just it, Ty. A lot of times these men don't even differentiate. It's like y'all be 1A, 1B out the
Yeah,
joint.
it's equal to the man, but for the women,
I'm
I'm
the
the head
head
one
bitch,
because
yeah.
I had them first.
Right.
The two households would never work in 2019, and that's what we're gonna end this on. Thank
Yeah.
y'all for watching. We love
Appreciate
y'all.
you.
We
Love ya.
y'all. We will be back the week after next, but next week, please be sure to tune in to Mike's Corner.
Them
with
fellas.
Mike Reed, Skull, the Mouth of the South, Mike, and Sean. They will be back next week with some bullshit. You know how they be doing. Shots fired.
Real
Pew,
quick before we
pew.
go, Ty say the comparison is the thief of happiness, and Rochelle said, just because I don't say anything don't mean I'm blind.
You better know it,
Hey.
Rochelle.
And then she
Preach.
said good night.
Yes.
Good night.
Yes. And on that note, we'll see y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah.